The titanium straightener, boo. When I tell you it'll have your hair looking good, your hair will look good. When you be on Instagram strolling, and then you see that stylist that have that person's hair bone straight and it's silky and it's shaking it and it's just moving and has all this body in it, more than likely they're using a titanium straightener. Hey you guys, it's your girl Kay. Welcome back to my channel. You seen that title, you seen that thumbnail, you pretty much already know what this video is going to be about. I want you to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video at the end. Comment down below if you want to, if you have any questions about anything I discussed in this video. And subscribe if you haven't already, boo. And if you're new, hey boo. Okay, so let's get into this video. I was actually in the middle of doing another video. I was doing a get ready with me because I'm about to get ready to go somewhere in the next hour or so. Okay, so I may be talking a little fast because your girl need to put her clothes on and then she need to go and smoke that hookah for a little while before she leaves. But anywho, okay, so I want to discuss titanium straighteners. I have a titanium straightener. That's what I've been using for a while. I switched over from ceramic straighteners. And to just break it down a little bit more so you guys can understand better, get straight to the point. Ceramic straighteners are cheaper than titanium straighteners. Titanium straighteners can cost you anywhere from like $100, $150. They're more expensive, but they give you that quality look that you're looking for. Ceramic straighteners can be found at like Walmart, CVS Pharmacy, stuff like that. They're very cheap straighteners. You can find titanium straighteners at those locations as well, but more than likely, if you went inside of Walmart and picked up a straightener and it was $20, more than likely it's a ceramic straightener, okay? And I've noticed the difference between a ceramic and a titanium straightener. And I was in the middle of doing my hair and this video idea just came to my head and I'm like, I need to share this, boo, because they need to know exactly how they can get that look that can really have people asking, what kind of hair is that? When you really do your hair so well and people say, what kind of hair is that? But you got to keep in mind, it's 3 things that will make somebody really ask you where you get your hair from. Okay, we talking about wigs. I'm not talking about what straightener you should use on your natural hair or anything like that. But you still can watch this video, but I just want to be transparent about that. I do not use straighteners on my real hair at all. I don't straighten my natural hair. So this whole video is me talking about my wigs, my bundles, okay? So if you really want people to ask you, the 3 things, this is what I was saying, the 3 things that will really have somebody asking you, what kind of hair is that, is the company you purchase from, because you do need a pretty good company to purchase the hair from if you want to even accomplish a sleek look, boom. 2, it deals with the products that you use on your hair. You have to be using some good quality products that can really bring out the life in whatever kind of hair that you have. And then 3 is your straightener. The straightener you use on your hair is the key to have people asking, where do you get your hair from? Oh, your hair is so shiny. How did you get your hair like that? That's what we need. Okay, that is what we need. So I have noticed the difference between a ceramic and a titanium straightener. When I was using a ceramic straightener, best believe, boo, I was on a budget, okay? I was so against buying straighteners that were more expensive. If a straightener cost me more than about $25, I was like, I'm not getting it. And then I remember years ago, I would tell myself I would never spend $100 on a straightener. Never. I lied. They say never say never. Okay? They say never because you'll end up doing it, right? And I really was one of those people that was like, I would never do that. You would never catch me spending that much money on a straightener. But it's all about the products that you use. If you use a quality straightener on your hair, you can accomplish the look that you're going for. And you can really have people asking, like, oh girl, your hair look good. Oh girl, what you use on your hair? And when people asking you questions like that, that's how you know your hair look good, okay? And let me get into the straightener that I use I use a straightener by MLA Pro Tools. This is a titanium straightener. One thing about titanium straighteners are they are more expensive. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. I'm not gonna go through this whole video and then say, oh yeah, the straightener is $100. I'm just gonna let you know off rip, the straighteners are more expensive, but it will last you, because when I used to use ceramic straighteners, they used to go out on me and I would have to go get a new one, or I would just start using it a lot and then I would notice that it wasn't working as well as it was when I first started using it. You kind of get what I'm saying? So before I even get deep into that, I want to go ahead and say it is more expensive. That's one difference between the ceramic and the titanium, the price. Okay. The second difference is ceramic straighteners usually does not get as hot as a titanium straightener. Okay, so this straightener that I'm using and the straightener that I use, the one that I use right now is by MLA Pro. This straightener gets up to 400. I have it plugged up because I am doing my hair. Okay, it gets up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Boom. Okay. So your hair, your weave, your bundles are going to get all of that heat that you need to make sure it is bone straight, silky, like it should be. A ceramic straightener does not get as hot as a titanium straightener. I am talking about my experience now. I have noticed that a ceramic straightener doesn't get as hot as a titanium straightener does. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say that. Second thing is a titanium straightener gets hot way faster than a ceramic straightener. Now, back in the day when I was using my ceramic straightener, I had to plug that thing in early, way before I was time to use it, okay, to get what I needed. But this one, I can literally plug it in 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds later, this thing is booming. It's hot already. Like, it's ready for the job. It's ready to go ahead and get those bundles sleek, okay? Another thing that I noticed about titanium straighteners over ceramic is they control that frizz. Now, you know, like after you blow dry your hair and it's time to go in and straighten it, it kind of still looks frizzy. You know, you're straightening your hair, but it looks frizzy. And I noticed when I was using my ceramic flat iron, I could not control that frizzy look, but I did not like it. You know, I wanted that sleek look. I wanted that shiny look. I wanted that bone straight look without the additional frizz. The titanium straightener, boo. When I tell you it'll have your hair looking good, your hair will look good. When you be on Instagram strolling and then you see that stylist that have that person's hair bone straight and it's silky and it's shaking it and it's just moving and has all this body in it, more than likely they're using a titanium straightener. You're not gonna catch no stylist that's doing his thing on these people's hair using a ceramic flat iron. Like, it's not, no. No, to get those bundles sleek, perfect, titanium is where you need to go. So what I am going to do is provide a demonstration of this straightener. I had started straightening my hair, but I really didn't finish up because I had stopped in the middle of doing my hair and was like, I got to do a little video, a little glimpse of a video. I may do another one more detailed for you guys, but I really just wanted to go ahead and share with you guys you know, some details on a titanium straightener. And it heats up faster. You know, it distributes the heat to your hair evenly, so you won't have portions of your hair that's not flat ironed properly. So just say like when you flat iron your hair, you have to go through your hair 2 or 3 times for it to get straightened. When you have a titanium straightener, at most, you'll have to go through it 2 times, depending on how you want it. Like, I usually go through my hair 2 times because I want mine perfect. But you literally can go through your hair 1 time with this straightener and be good. Like, with ceramic flat irons, you have to keep flat ironing over and over again. And then when you finish, you still have those bushy looking ends. And I would do a demonstration with a ceramic flat iron, but the one that I have is so old, I don't think it would even be fair for me to use that one, because this flat iron that I'm about to use, the titanium one, is new. So I really don't think that would be fair, and I'm definitely not gonna go buy a ceramic flat iron just so I can do this video. But yeah, let me move back a little bit, not step back, but I'm gonna go ahead and And you see how much hair that I have in this thing. Imagine if I was doing it piece by piece. Piece by piece. It will look even better. Look at those ends. Like a titanium straightener really gets you the look that you're going for. Like it really gives you that sleek look compared to a ceramic straightener. So to basically conclude this video, because it's just a little snippet, because I really wanted to share that with you guys, because I have a lot of people asking me like, your hair, where do you get your hair from? Like, girl, your hair looks so good. And you have to understand that it's the hair, it is the hair, but it's the products you use too. If you use quality products on your hair will be bumping, jumping, bomb. I'm not going to flat iron my entire head because I am doing a get ready with me, and I'm going to do loose curls today. I'm not doing body, not body, but bone straight today. But this just came across my mind because I like to straighten my hair a little bit first before I go in and curl it. But just think about that. If you're spending $300 on hair, go ahead and invest in a straightener, because once you invest in that straightener, boo, you're going to really bring that hair to life for real. And I feel like if you're spending $300, $400 on hair, you know, $400 on wigs or whatever, why are you using a $20 straightener? Like, use quality straighteners on your hair, because if you're spending your coin towards that hair, why use cheap straighteners that really can't even get you, you know, the look you're going for? So to conclude this video, I want to say I use titanium straighteners because the finished look looks way better than a ceramic straightener. It looks very sleek. My ends are not frizzy. My hair has that body I am going for, and it actually looked like I flat ironed it. And when I really take my time and do my entire head, it really looks like I just left a salon. And that's the look that I like to have. Like, I don't want nobody to be able to tell that I just did my hair in my bathroom. You know what I mean? Another thing I like about the titanium straighteners is how fast it heats up. If I'm in a rush and I just want to, you know, fix a few spots before it's time to go, I can do that with a titanium straightener because it heats up so fast. It controls that frizz. As you can see, I'm straightening right now. It controls that frizz. It controls that frizz as well and gives you that sleek look. It's just bomb. I think if you have not tried a titanium straightener, I really suggest you try one. I really suggest you do. Even if you have a friend that have one and you want to try it out before you buy one, go ahead and do it. I really suggest you do it. But let me step back just to show you guys. Like, I haven't done this side, but... And you see how much I ran through it. Like, I barely even ran through it, and it already looks good, you know? But yeah, you guys, I just kind of want to share that with you guys because I be having people ask me about my hair, what I use, and where I get my hair from. So I just want to share the tea. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video, babies.